For Mother Earth,
the new moon is not often seen.
Yet this does not diminish its power. We are the natural givers of life.
We are efficient women. We are powerful.
There is a power in naming yourself woman and claiming that role.
I think you can measure the health of a society by looking at the lives of women and girls in those communities.
I feel brave. It's probably the most significant thing that can happen in a life.
To be unmoved, to be unapologetic, that's being the woman that I am.
To me, empowerment is really not something that we're given, it's something that we have.
Empowerment is feeling like your foundations are strong and rooted. Empowerment is trusting in your own internal energies.
It's that quietness, that surety inside of ourselves.
To speak even if your voice trembles, like to stand like even if your knees are shaking.
Empowerment is confidence. Not everyone gets to a point where they feel comfortable being entirely who they are and using their voice to stand up for the things that they want and need.
But I think a lot of the time, women, we forget who we are. And when we let go and we free ourselves from our own prison, I think this is where we start getting the stuff that we are born with. We can free that and then shine our light and become brilliance that we're supposed to be.
There's always light. There's always light. Have the faith that there is light there, even when you can't necessarily see it.
There is always more.
It's in there.
We are living it and breathing it every day.
Take some time to know who are you when you are not told who to be.
I want you to know that you can trust yourself.
Don't be fearful.
Take risks.
It's okay to be a little inconvenient to other people.
Feel comfortable being uncomfortable.
I got my power stand.
Stand in your power is to know that you connect with something larger than yourself. Empathy is like the key, right?
Women supporting women.
From that place, we can accomplish anything.
I am Casey Sarah-Bocas.
Joanna Hay.
Moira Leval.
Sarah Fraunfelder.
I am Jody Casper.
Charity Grace Moffson.
We have the ability to share stories. Let's keep sharing them. Let's keep celebrating them.
New Moon Fest will illuminate the works
of women storytellers
from around the world.
Welcome to New Moon Fest, Nantucket Empowering Women.
Good afternoon, actually good morning, and welcome to the Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV's presentation of Nantucket Whalers Athletics. We are coming to you live from Vito Capizzo Stadium for this morning's girls varsity lacrosse game between your Nantucket Whalers and the visiting Clockers from Ashland High School. I am Chris Morris, the voice of Whaler Sports here on the NSC and NCTV, alongside the best crew in the region, baby. Our resident lacrosse nut joining me up here in the field house, Hammy Hurd. Always happy to be hanging out with you. And, of course, Sean Davis and Olivia Nascimento, your eyes on the field today. We've got brunch lacrosse here, kids, and it is gonna be a good one. But before we get to our game preview, I do want to take a moment and thank our founding underwriter for the NSC and NCTV, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation. They have made the children of Nantucket High School a priority to their philanthropic efforts and have continued those efforts with their support of our broadcasts. The Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, proud supporters of Whalers Athletics.
Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Want to welcome you back to Vito Capizzo Stadium as the stick checks are almost complete here. The Whalers are 10-0 now after wins over Falmouth and DY this week. The offense clicking on an absolute elite level. The dynamic duo of seniors Emerson Pekarczyk and Bailey Lower continue to actually improve as the season has compressed, which seems almost impossible. Lower is getting others involved. Her assist rate has been another aspect of her game that has made her, that she has made an absolute effort to improve. Pekarczyk can score from all angles. She is approaching the 300-point mark. She has great hands and just a knack of finding space in the slot and amongst others. And nearly indefendable is the Whalers offense when you add in Sydney Moskrow, Mason Lower, Evie Stahl, and some underclass players just waiting their turn, basically. It's just elite offense at the high school level. This offense has scored at least 14 points in each game. But the Whalers are not just offensively skilled. They are a complete team. They excel on all three levels. Claire Mizzarelli in net has certified herself as a bona fide netminder, and the defensive unit in front of her communicates very well. They have great footwork and have stayed out of serious penalty trouble throughout the season. And this team obviously has a next-level coach in Jamie Lower, a great lacrosse mind, and a team culture motivator. She has competed on many levels herself, so she relates with her team's challenges and has grown this program to compete against the very best in the state. And if things go as they should, this could culminate with a state title run coming up here in the tournament. Let's say hello to my buddy Hammy. You've seen this team and this program grow from infancy. I mean, it's just got to be rewarding for you. You know, this is like a once in a blue moon type situation. Boys, girls just dominating. You are one of those keystones of this incredible era of Whalers lacrosse. What are your thoughts today?
It's a testament to all the kids in the program and all the coaches. Jamie on the girls' side just brought all these, you know, they've been playing since third grade, fourth grade, and watching them all grow and doing so well on the field it's awesome to watch. Really.
Yeah, it is awesome to watch.
The name of the game today, in my opinion, is going to be backing up those shots.
Right.
The ball doesn't hit the back of the net. Make sure that you've got that backup back there to not turn the ball over, because I think whoever wins the turnover battle today is going to win this game. This is a very good team.
I hear you. Yeah.
And very excited to watch it.
Ashland, of course, playing out of that very tough Tri-Valley League with the likes of Medfield, Westwood, and Dover-Sherborne, last year's D4 winner. They are 10-2 on the season under head coach Katie Blasi and are riding a 10-game win streak after losing their first two games. And you guessed it, yep, it's to those Medfield and Westwood teams. But they have dominated their opponents as well, outscoring them 139-52. They are a number 6 ranked team in Division 3. And they are led by their own star in the making, Anna McGinnis. She is a senior co-captain. She'll be playing at UConn next year. Julia Schreiber, another senior, one of the 10 seniors on the roster. She just McGinnis is a 200-point member. So the Clockers have scores up and down the lineup. Had 7 different a phenomenal matchup here in the regular season. Cinco de Mayo. We're going to have to wait for the margaritas, but we've got some great brunch lacrosse happening right in front of us. It's Whalers versus Clockers. The opening draw just mere moments away. And in case you didn't remember why they're called the Clockers, allow me to, to teach you a little bit. Mr. Henry Ellis Warren, of course, back in 1918, invented the synchronous electric clock right in Ashland, Massachusetts. So hence the Clockers nickname for the high school.
Hey, clocks are important.
You know, especially the electric synchronous clock. Whatever that is. Great stuff. Here we go. Whalers Nation.
Ashland
opening draw.
A lot of people over.
It'll be number 50. No, number
5. This is.
Who's in net? 50?
50's in net.
Okay, so Alana Duffy, which is actually the freshman.
Got it.
We thought it was going to be the senior, Heidi Hausman, but nope. We're set to go. Opening draw. Whalers tipped. And will control.
We'll take it.
Mason Lower gets it, and Bailey's on the run. They've scored very quick goals in the last couple of home games here, and Lower shoots wide, backed up.
The shot, nice. Good sign.
Whalers retain possession. Opening moments here from Vito Capizzo Stadium. The number 2 ranked Whalers taking on the number 6 ranked Clockers. And, of course, the Clockers are Division 3. Pass inside, backhanded, around the world, actually, from Lower. Misses just wide. Again, backed up by Muskrop. A little trickery. Again, one of those spots where you can't go to the left. You got to go to the right, and that's the way she does it. Lower gets a opportunity, and
a little
there. Slow getting up. Yeah, looks like she took a little stick to the face, a brush perhaps.
That's it.
And off a player as well. Tough clear, and got to get behind. Somebody's got to get back. So Ashland looking to clear here. In their first possession. They survive a couple of shots from Lower. And again, number 5 is their score. Shot and score. So Ashland draws first blood, number 10.
I believe. Let's take a look.
Couldn't quite get it.
On the run there. Replay.
Nonetheless, Ashland draws first blood here with 10:27 to go in the first. Right through the Whalers defense. Good physical attack. So another face-off here. Mason Lower trying to get a stick on it, but it is number 5, Anna McGinnis. She is an All-American. Here's number 6, Paige Tripp, another good score for the Clockers. And they'll get it set up. Already up 1-0. Again, by far the toughest test for the Whalers here in the early season. Or in the regular season, I should say. Ashland with possession and the lead. Nice. Pass goes off, and Mizzarelli able to scoop it up.
Find the open person. Somebody get some green grass.
Ooh, nice catch by Mizzarelli. She's way out of net, however. And a turnover. So a little out of sync already are the Whalers. We'll have to see how they respond here. Pass goes into the middle, shot, score. That's just too easy. That was number 6, Paige Tripp with the goal there. And again, crisp pass right into the middle. Plenty of space there in that middle. And still lots of time left.
Very well.
Yeah. Again, the turnover on the clear didn't help the Whalers scenario, but 2-0. Still 9:23 left here in the first. So the Clockers kind of turning the script here on the Whalers, scoring a couple of quick goals. That has been the formula for Nantucket. But this a slightly different team that they are facing here in the Clockers. Picked out of the air. Clockers on the run. They've won 2 straight. And that's Schreiber. Behind the net. Back out front. Intercepted. Nicely done by Moskrop. She's on the run.
That's Mason Lower.
Mason Lower, excuse me. Bad pass, though. Loose ball. Whalers will retain possession.
There you go. Okay,
nice play by Dylan Damian to hang on to it. Again, another errant pass. Whalers going to have to clean it up. Pekarczyk scoops. Weaves around a couple. Opposite hand, hit to the head. Clock continues to run with 8:15. Whalers on the possession. Pekarczyk behind the net.
Get everybody a touch.
2-0.
That's the situation here.
Clockers with the lead. Pekarczyk. Well, she'll get a run from the 12. Defender should be behind her, no? Apparently not.
Oh, here we go.
Moskrop underneath.
Yes!
Oh, beautiful move with the stick, and Sydney Moskrop scores the Whalers' first goal. The assist from Emerson Pekarczyk. What a move with the stick, dipping down and underneath, and a low shot, no chance for Duffy in net. So the Whalers respond with a goal with 7:43 to play here in the first. Now 2-1. Like to see Moskrop getting involved.
100%.
She's
so talented.
Yeah, that third weapon for the Whalers offense. And for whatever reason, she's been just a little bit quiet this year compared to last year.
Today.
So again, Pekarczyk frustrated at herself for losing it. Another turnover, and the Clockers on the run. McGinnis.
Ashland is very good at applying pressure.
Lower guarding her. And now the zone gets set up. Another good cut. Nobody home. McGinnis surveys.
Still
wide open.
What do we got?
And they'll get a chance from the 8. So that's Peyton Tripp. The younger sister to Paige Tripp. I'm just going to go out on a limb. She'll get a run from the 8.
Nice.
Shot, scores. Miserelli went down.
Got in there too. 3-1. Tough.
Shot went above her. Whalers defense seemed a little quicker on that. Just Miserelli went down. Yeah, Miserelli went down.
It was close. It was not a rocket that went in there.
Yeah.
It just.
So 3-1 here. 6:37 to go here in the first. The Clockers have scored on 3 of 4 possessions. The only turnover, of course, the Whalers turned back over. So.
Yeah, we just, like I said, in this turnover battle,
yeah,
Nantucket's got to come up on the upside.
And this
on that.
obviously legitimately could be a shootout. We're in for some scoring here today, as both teams are just loaded. Mason Lower on the draw. Pekarczyk with some contact, so it'll be the Clockers winning another one. Quickly up, that's number 13, Lily Vitti.
Shut that down. Head on a swivel. They just keep turning.
They're leaving that player open behind the net. There's McGinnis trying to work.
Great defense.
Good D.
Great defense.
Shot.
Nice save
by Miserelli.
Well, we got interference. There we go. Okay,
So the
let's set
Whalers
up a
look
good
to clear.
People need to get open here. Run away. Go, come on. There you go. Excellent. Way to turn. Yes!
Bailey
Keep turning.
disrupted.
Exactly.
She's going to try and run through 3 and draws a whistle. Makes it tiptoes around the sideline,
That's
opposite hand, well, left-handed. And she gets clocked again. So they have definitely gotten some physicality with Bailey Lower. That's a stick to the hip. That's got to hurt. 4:55 and counting here. It'll be a...
It's just incredible to me that you get abused like that.
Yeah.
Hitting, and there's no...
penalty.
Well, it's penalty is you get to start over.
Yeah, but that's not really...
Exactly. There's
Lower gets a screen.
There's no real ramifications.
I think Whalers lucky there not to get an offensive screen. So again, the Clockers definitely a little more physical than the Whalers have seen. Mason Lower at the top of the zone. Over to Bailey. And the Whalers will get it set up here. Cut through. Lower looking to the left. Overhand shot. Handled. Another save by Duffy. She's got 2. And the Clockers are quickly on the move.
Mason playing great defense.
Yeah, phenomenal ride. On McGinnis. Pass goes through.
Oh.
Loose ball. Saved by the Clockers.
Come on. Play some good defense.
3-1 our score. 3:45 and counting here in the first. And Bailey Lower is out of the game. And a whistle. That'll be a run from the 8. That looked like it caught some of the face of the Clockers player. That's number 8, Julia Schreiber. She's lethal. Joined the 100-point club earlier this year in the win over Dover Sherborne. She'll run in, shot. Oh, bounces and goes in. So the lead swells to 4-1 for the Clockers, and I believe we've got a timeout. We'll take a break here on the NSC and NCTV as the Whalers, again, we knew this was going to be a good one. They find themselves down 4-1 here early on. Still 3:08 to play in the first. Clockers lead 4-1.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
When you add resilient gardens to your outdoor spaces, you contribute to the long-term well-being of the island. Introduce yourself to the Nantucket Footprints virtual garden tours and find inspiration to cultivate biodiversity. The first tour of a native meadow, curated by the Nantucket Conservation Foundation, is now available for free at nantucketfootprints.org.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Nantucket Sports Connections and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot, score! Jack Halleck!
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.
Want to welcome you back to Vito Capizzo Stadium. 4-1 our score, with 3:08 to play in the first. It'll be another face-off. McGinnis versus Bailey Lower, who took a minute. She took a shot right to the kidney there with a stick. So she is back in the game. She's definitely holding that hip and sort of lower side area. But she's gritting it out, and she will face McGinnis here.
Come on.
That was early, and no whistle on it. So Ashland again. Oh, nice move to avoid Mason Lower, but
Mason's right there, though. She's such a great defensive player.
Yeah. Just hounding Paige Tripp. But the Clockers get it set up. Hammy and I were talking, this is the stuff that the Whalers need to do. They have not done on offense yet, is get a little motion, get a little activity, make the defense move. It's just been some ISO. You know, the one goal they had, some action. Low shot over the back. And another opportunity from the eights as the whistle blows. It'll be Schreiber again. She's already got one from the eights. See if the Whalers can get in on this one. Disrupt. Zadroga ready to sprint.
Nice save.
With a save. And the Whalers are back there.
Okay, let's make something happen here. Get a good clear. Find your friends. People need to break out right now. That's it. There we go. Touch. Excellent.
Pekarczyk on the run.
Excellent.
Makes a move
Great.
to avoid one. Whalers with numbers. Pekarczyk in. Shot. Scores! Yes. A little coast to coast from Emerson Pekarczyk. And she notches her first goal of the game. 4-2 now with 1:46 to play in the first. Huge goal just for the mental aspect of it.
100%. It's a game.
Defense into offense.
That was just a great way of what Nantucket's need to do is clear that ball. And that transition of Emerson seeing the lane and taking it, putting it in the back of the net.
Avoided 3 defenders on her way from midfield all the way in. And got it through Duffy to make it 4-2.
Go get it.
Bailey with a good job there. Oh, just off the stick. It's been like 4 or 5 of those just off the stick between passes and that face-off as well. Tough pass.
Yes.
Off the stick, and Pekarczyk scoops. She's got the sideline, and she'll use it. The wheels on Emerson Pekarczyk.
That's a push.
When does the card come out?
Hold on. Oh.
Another silly mistake there.
That was a little, it's interesting.
Yeah.
Just how the restarts go.
Good ride by Damien. But the Clockers, again, sprint into the offensive end. That was a good run by Lily Vitti. So 4-2. Whalers going to need another defensive stop here. Under a minute to play here in the first. Pass goes through, intercepted. Yes. Pekarczyk on the run, 45 seconds. Oh, excuse me, Zadroga on the run. And she loses it. And now the Clockers can do something with it with 30 seconds to play here in the first.
Nice defense. Great defense.
And loose, but Lower unable to get to it. Here's McGinnis with space. Avoids one shot. Saved by Miserelli. 15 seconds to go. We've seen Bailey Lower do it before, but
look at Bailey. Look at Bailey.
And intercepted. Oh, a big collision. Inadvertent, however.
Oh, what the heck's going on there?
And no time will run off. Wow, that was something. We've reached the end of one. 4-2 in a very physical affair, including a collision right there at the line, but no whistle. So we'll take a break here in the NSC, come right back. We've got quarter number 2 and a phenomenal matchup here. The Clockers versus the Whalers. Clockers up 4-2 after 1.
Provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at MyrickO'Connell.com.
Mind picture of a drug addict. They're down and out, not somebody you want in the house. But they're our neighbors, they're our relatives, they're our friends.
I still regret not taking that warning like I probably should have.
I truly believe the lowest point of despair is the preventable loss of one's child.
If you have an addiction issue, I want to be able to take care of you. It is an equal opportunity problem.
Need help? Visit
Want to welcome you back to Vito Capizzo Stadium, getting ready for quarter number 2. The Whalers find themselves down 4-2. I believe this represents their first deficit, actually, of the season. But the Clockers have come in here and run their game. They have scores, as we mentioned, just like the Whalers do, up and down the lineup. And they have jumped out in front here. They were up 3-1 and now hold a 4-2 lead after Emerson Pekarczyk took one in from midfield and was able to get by Alana Duffy. Duffy's made a couple of nice saves. Mizzarelli's settled in and made a couple of huge saves, including one from the 8 as well. And here's Bailey Lower, who is a little banged up. She took a nice shot to the sort of hip flexor area. Nice. And Lower's got the draw.
That's it. Great.
Mason Lower. Great pass to Pekarczyk on the run. Looks like the offense is running more through Pekarczyk than Bailey Lower right at this point, just because of, maybe Lower's a little banged up. But always a weapon, number 17. So let's see if the Whalers can, again, run some motion, get some people with some touches, and find themselves a space. Here's Lower. Hopping. Back over to Mason Lower. Stahl over to Moskrop. Moskrop into Pekarczyk looking for a cutter. Nobody running through. Back to Lower at the top of the zone. She surveys. She makes a move, gets some space, whips a shot, scores up top. Bailey Lower makes it 4-3 with some high heat indeed.
That's awesome.
And that cuts the lead to 4-3 as the Whalers have scored 2 in a row. Again,
and look what they moved the ball around for a while and just held on to it and patience. And the clock is your friend today.
Absolutely.
But in the same respect, if you got this opportunity to do a fast break and score a goal in transition, take it.
The Whalers did that just a moment ago in that goal with Pekarczyk.
Every situation is different.
And again, both of these, we could easily
be such a great team.
This could be 21-20, whoever's got the ball last.
It's such a great game between two great teams.
Yeah. Here's McGinnis on the run. She enters the zone. She's got some space. Clockers with numbers.
Come on, play some defense.
Shot saved by Mizzarelli.
Okay, now let's get a good clear.
Oh, and a turnover on the clear.
Nope, it's still there. Nope.
Ooh, nice. Whoa. And a whistle. Again, that has been...
Gotta love the grounds crew on that one.
Yeah, right? The electrical blade of grass held it in. Lower's got it, and she's got space. On the run, Bailey Lower.
Wheels.
Moskrop on the run as well.
Now, see, that drives me nuts.
Yeah, she's got a fast break. She's got the advantage.
Fast break, and they blow the whistle.
And again, the player gets to stay in front of her. It should be behind her, I thought, but whatever. Here's Moskrop behind the net. She surveys. Inside, Pekarczyk misplays, or over the stick.
Get in there. Little girl ball.
And here's an opportunity from the eights for the Whalers.
Here we go. Sue's pairing her. 12.
Yep.
12? So now I'm really confused.
Oh,
it's not a shot. It's just a...
Gotcha.
No, it's 12 meter.
But no advantage on the from the defense. So the Whalers with possession here, 9:35 in the second quarter.
100 people.
4-3. Clockers
keep moving.
Have held the lead. Skip pass. Suze Paraner. Ooh, nice zippy pass there to Moskrop. And here's Pekarczyk on the left wing. Cut through.
Nice. Protecting that ball.
Stall to Moskrop. Looks for lower.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
Great ball.
Sydney Moskrop with the pass, and the Whalers tied up on the second goal from Bailey Lower.
Great ball.
That's good ball movement right there.
That is beautiful.
They benefited from a whistle to hold the possession after the pass into the slot kind of went over the stick of Pekarczyk, but Nantucket able to take advantage, and at 9:06 left in the second, we're tied at 4.
Boom. Great job there.
Mason Lower on the draw.
Come on, get a face off.
Right over
to
Pekarczyk.
We got it again.
Stick.
We're going to get it. Go get it. Yes. Great. Protect that ball.
Pekarczyk on the run, enters the zone.
Look at Mason.
Oh!
Boom, great touch.
Oh, that is phenomenal offense. An ankle breaker from Pekarczyk. And the Whalers are back on top.
Great touch.
Highlight reel stuff from Pekarczyk to Moskrop.
Great soft hands. Great vision by Sydney, too, to know right where to put that ball on top of the goalie.
Yeah, catch and shoot in one motion.
Sweet.
And again, great to see her getting a little more involved in the last few games.
She's such a great player.
8:47 to play in the second. 5-4 now. Whalers with the lead. They've scored 4 in a row.
Come on. Get another face-off. That's it.
Lower trying to circle.
They are good at the face-off, X.
Schreiber able to get it into the zone. And here's McGinnis. She'll get it settled.
Yeah, they're playing.
And the Clockers now with some motion behind the net. Page Tripp. Here's Emma Chapman.
They're staying right with them on their movement. This is kind of... Nantucket's playing good defense.
Back up top, that's Dubanowitz.
Move this ball so far around, orbiting it around.
I believe she got the first goal as well. Peyton Tripp, number 3. Looking. Surveys off the stick.
That's it.
And a whistle.
8 meter? I didn't really
Another opportunity from the 8s. Here's Schreiber. She's already got one. Shot, scores. And she took a dump.
Let's see.
No goal, waved it off.
Okay.
Looks like a trip, maybe. Or in the zone. She was in the
crease?
In the crease. She fell into the crease, so no goal.
So afterward, okay.
Clock continues to run, 7-10. Whalers looking to clear.
Come on. Look at her.
Bingo.
There you go, that's it.
Lower off the stick, scoops it anyways. She's on the run. Through 3 defenders.
Exactly.
And gets hit in the face. Doesn't matter. She still keeps possession. Adjusts the glasses on the run and gains the zone. Unbelievable effort by Bailey Lower. Good cut by Pekarczyk. Unable to connect. 5-4 Whalers. 6:35 and counting left in the first half. Whalers have battled back from a 4-1 deficit. And her goggles get knocked off. And somehow the Clockers get the ball.
There.
Okay. That is the difference between the boys and girls game, I guess. Duffy out of the net. But the Whalers.
Good looking ride here.
Tough pass. Bounce. Lower. Gonna get the possession. Nice job by Bailey Lower. Good hustle. And she's on the run. She will sprint ahead. Shot. Hits the post and goes in. Spectacular placement on that one. And the Whalers have now scored 5 in a row and lead 6-4. Timeout called by Coach Blasi as we'll take a break here in the NSC. The Whalers have come back from a 4-1 deficit and now hold a 6-4 lead as we approach halftime. 5:21 left. You're watching Whalers Girls Lacrosse on the NSC and NCTV.
Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Want to welcome you back to Vito Capizzo Stadium. The Clockers took a timeout. The Whalers have opened up a 2-goal lead. They've scored 5 goals in a row after Schreiber made it a 4-1 score. The Whalers have turned up the defense. Mizzarelli's made some huge saves.
It's huge. It's honest. It's the big difference in the game right now. It really is.
And the draw controls have gone the Whalers' way now as well. Bailey Lower scored 3 goals. She scored 3 in a row, actually. Emerson Pekarczyk with a great run from the mid-courts, from midfield, able to break through the defense, got it started.
Great.
And Sydney Moskov scored 2 and has an assist as well. Pekarczyk with a goal and 2 assists as the Whalers' big three now flexing its muscles a little bit. Mason Lower on the draw once again for the Whalers. Lower and Pekarczyk await on the circle. On the ground, Mason with a scoop.
Just ejected this.
Not sure what happened there, but the Clockers get it.
And you got to add into the word, homers.
The clock continues to run. We approach 5 minutes. Here's McGinnis. Haven't heard her number yet. She looks to make a move on Pekarczyk.
She's such a great stick handler. She's a player.
Yeah. And again, she will be another D1 player next year. UConn is where she is already signed and committed. 440 in county. Lower giving some pressure. Tough pass, but no pressure by the Whalers. Here's McGinnis. She'll try and get something started here on the wing. A little ISO with Mason Lower, giving her plenty of space behind the net. She's going to make a move, though. Pass inside. Tough spot.
Great save.
Mizzarelli with a point-blank save.
Come on. Come on.
Off the stick. Bailey Lower's there. Oh, magic
Great
with the
scoop.
stick handling from Bailey Lower.
Great scoop.
She is on the sprint, double teamed.
Come on.
When does the card come out? Under 4 minutes to play. Mason Lower snags it out of midair and over to Pekarczyk, and the Whalers get it set up. Cut through by Perriner. Moskrop's got all sorts of room behind. She now has it. And they are just hounding Bailey Lower. And that's got to be a foul as Schreiber too aggressive with the stick. She'll get a little bit of room. Moskrop will get a little bit of room and put it in. Good pass. Here's Pekarczyk battling through a couple and will draw the whistle.
8 meter.
8 meter for Pekarczyk. Approaching 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Tricky little angle here, but it does fit the right-hander. Pekarczyk shot, scores, goes 5-hole, and the Whalers are now up 7-4. 6 goals in a row scored by Nantucket. Unassisted for Pekarczyk. Whalers' first goal from the 8. Clockers have 2, I believe, from the 8. But Mizzarelli's had a couple of huge saves from the 8 as well. So clock stops at 2 minutes, 50 seconds left as the Whalers have exploded for 6 goals in a row to take a 7-4 lead over the Clockers. Definitely impressed with the energy and intensity of the Clockers to begin with, but the Whalers have settled in. They're playing their game now. Again, Mizzarelli's been off her tree in net, and she is, as Hammy said, the difference so far. Oh, but
here we go. We got it.
Woo, scooped by Lower, and the Whalers got numbers.
Gonna settle it down.
Lower tries to make a move, cut off. Here's an ISO. They're doubling Bailey, though. Somebody's open.
Oh.
Got to go behind. Lower. Again, another stick. That's at the 12.
That's
Pekarczyk
it.
misses it. And scooped up by Duffy. They'll look to clear.
Ball down.
And Lower able to scoop. Let's get it. You never know what.
Well,
I was waiting for the whistle. It didn't happen.
Well, it's just interesting with the girls' game.
Yeah.
You can almost take you get a free shot.
Yeah.
You can just take a shot. You can just
little nudge,
little cross check,
little hey, how you doing?
Okay, we'll start it over.
Clock down to 1:35 left here in the first half. Whalers with a 7-4 lead. Off Lower's stick, a rare turnover from Bailey Lower.
Good
and
defense.
let's see if
Good
the Clockers
here.
get the clear.
See, that's almost like drawing the foul there. She goes to make the cut, and they got two people.
Yeah. Again, Bailey very good at that too. It's almost a strategy you have to have here in the girls' game, is make them blow the whistle. So Clockers get a clear. They've got some numbers here. Sprint in, draw loose. Good D once again. McGinnis trying to get in there. Circle back. Mason Lower with a nice job. Ball loose. 45 seconds left here in the first half. Wise choice to get it.
Find the open person.
To the goalie, and now Bailey. Gets hit in the face, doesn't matter. Zadroga up to Moskrop. Right in front of us. Gets
30 seconds.
Blasted in the face, no call. Ball loose, McGinnis touches it.
Now what?
And that's going to draw a card. Are you kidding me?
On who? On.
Looks like it's on Nantucket. On the Clockers. I didn't see anything there.
Well, I saw
2 minutes. I mean, this is the most aggressive call that's been made today.
Well, I think that when the penalty was called on her, she might have said something to the referee, and it got escalated.
Just a whistle to.
It was a.
So it's 2 minutes.
Some sort of cross check.
With just 19 seconds left here in the first half, it'll be Moskrop to put it in.
Isn't that supposed to be like 5 yards?
Yeah, 4 meters. It's more than that. And McGinnis rides her off. Again, that'll be a whistle. 10 seconds to go. Let's see if the Whalers can beat the buzzer here. Tough pass. Here's Lower. 5, 4, 3. You know she's going. Whizzes wide as the clock will stop with 2.6. 2, 1, and that'll do it for the first half. But the Whalers
looking good.
Streak back. Mizzarelli and net has been the difference, and the Whalers got the offense clicking. They've scored 6 in a row to end the first half. They will trot to the locker room. Beautiful brand new locker rooms, thanks Coach Paul.
This is interesting.
7-4, the Whalers lead. We'll take a break here in the NSC. Come back with what should be a very exciting second half.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. For the NSC, provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
The board of Nantucket Youth Lacrosse and the coaches are wildly passionate about the sport of lacrosse and teaching it to Nantucket's kids. I'm Gary McCarthy, president of Nantucket Youth Lacrosse. The dedication of not only the players, but the parents and coaches to running this program is really inspiring.
So what I love about the Learn to Play program is when I show up every day, the kids are coming smiling and all they want to do is have fun.
This is my third year coaching the Girls Learn to Play lacrosse team here. What I really like about it is that for those that are newer to sports, they're learning leadership skills, team building, communication. They're learning not only just how to pick up and pass and catch and shoot in lacrosse. There's so much more to be gained.
The beauty of this program is to grow the love of playing and then to grow the love of the game of lacrosse and playing the game of lacrosse.
I first got involved with Nantucket Youth Lacrosse back in 2012 when we had one U15 team, and it has grown tremendously. It has been incredible to be a part of such a program.
My passion for coaching I didn't know was there until I started. Being on the lacrosse board and helping out coaching has allowed me to kind of give back to Nantucket since it is such a wonderful community.
We're driven as a board to promote inclusiveness across social, cultural, and economic backgrounds. With your assistance, financial assistance, we've been able to do that. We've given scholarships for both registration and lacrosse equipment to over 60 kids. We've also partnered with the Nantucket Boys and Girls Club for all the first and second grade Learn to Play program and made the program completely free.
What this has done for us collectively with both teams has brought together a team spirit.
When I first moved here, I found myself kind of looking towards sports and my coaches and teammates to make relationships. But when I got on the practice field and strapped up, that's really where I took off.
It gives them an opportunity to meet their new friends that they may not see in the class all the time, have that team effort and support and friendships that are built. And it's also teaching them a new sport, which is really exciting as well.
Without the youth program, our high school team wouldn't be where we are today. A lot of that is because we've been able to bridge the gap between the youth program and the high school program. They all work together. They start working on plays when they're in U11, U13, and then they fine-tune them at U15, and it gives us the opportunity to grow.
And that's what it is. It's a pipeline. And the bigger you can start the pipeline early, the more the high school is going to benefit in the end.
The time that they're able to spend together on the boat, on the bus, hanging out, our 50-minute game is actually an 8-hour game. These girls grow up together. They learn to work together. They learn how to travel together. It's one of the better organizations on the island, and I'm proud to say I was a part of it.
Look, this doesn't happen without you. We love the sport. We love what we're doing as a group. As I say, the board is extremely passionate, not just about lacrosse, but at building a community, a lacrosse community inside of Nantucket's community. So, thank you. We're very appreciative.
For Mother Earth,
the new moon is not often seen.
Yet this does not diminish its power. We are the natural givers of life.
We are efficient women. We are powerful.
There is a power in naming yourself woman and claiming that role.
I think you can measure the health of a society by looking at the lives of women and girls in those communities.
I feel brave. It's probably the most significant thing that can happen in a life.
To be unmoved, to be unapologetic, that's being the woman that I am.
To me, empowerment is really not something that we're given. It's something that we have.
Empowerment is feeling like your foundations are strong and rooted. Empowerment is trusting in your own internal energies.
It's that quietness, that surety inside of ourselves.
To speak even if your voice trembles, like to stand like even if your knees are shaking.
Empowerment is confidence, Not everyone gets to a point where they feel comfortable being entirely who they are and using their voice to stand up for the things that they want and need.
But I think a lot of the time, women, we forget who we are. And when we let go and we free ourselves from our own prison, I think this is where we start getting the stuff that we are born with. We can free that and then shine our light and become brilliance that we're supposed to be.
I want to welcome you back to Vito Capizzo Stadium. Just about to get underway here in the second half. Whalers hold a 7-4 lead. They've scored 6 in a row, dating back all the way back to the first quarter. And they will have a player advantage for the next minute 41. A misconduct called on number 19, Maggie Carter, late in that second quarter. So this draw, obviously very important, and the Clockers get it. McGinnis quickly up. Again, they could probably double the ball here, but more importantly, tick-tock off the player advantage. But the Whalers have settled in, shot blocked in front. Nicely done by the Whalers defense. Clockers retain possession here.
Nice.
Oh, intercepted on the fly.
Wheels. Look at Bailey.
McGinnis gives her a ride.
Nice.
But the Whalers get it ahead. Here's Stahl. Double teamed.
I mean, 2 people off.
Yeah, 2 people should be open. I'm not a math major. Still 50 seconds left on the penalty. Mason Lower controls now as the Whalers get it settled in here. Here's Bailey. Swings it as the motion continues for Nantucket. Here's an open look. Oh, avoids one. Shot, score! Anderson Pekarczyk.
That's awesome.
Again, her ability to find an open.
She's such a great dodger.
Yeah, great dodger. Absolutely. Lower set up Pekarczyk on that one. She'll get the assist. So Lower and Pekarczyk each with 3 goals. Sydney Moskrop's got the other 2, and the Whalers extend the lead and now have scored 7 in a row. Taking advantage of the penalty, and it retains. So still 30 seconds left on the player advantage.
We'll take it.
Mason Lower on the draw.
This
allows Pekarczyk and Bailey, but McGinnis comes away with it. She'll try and get it up ahead, but moreover, probably just waste some time here and try and get back to even strength. Clockers looking to advance. And the Whalers have settled in on defense and have scored 7 in a row. Loose pass. That's going to get all the way out of bounds. Turnover back to the Whalers. They still got some time. Well, 2 seconds, 1.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now look at the middle.
Oh, nice move.
There's somebody's open. Look at Brooke.
Tough pass. Clockers intercept. Maggie Carter back in the game. She makes a run, trying to atone. Annoying defense. Ooh. Pekarczyk just a little too aggressive there. Carter puts it back in, gets it over to McGinnis. Carter trots back to play some defense. Here's Schreiber, top of the zone. Looking to make a one-on-one move. Cut off.
Great
Carter
grab.
inside, shot, save, but a whistle. So here's an opportunity from the Eights once again. Paige Tripp.
Get in there.
Low shot. Oh, gets around the elbow and scores. So that breaks a streak of 7 goals scored in a row for the Whalers. Tripp adds her 2nd of the game. and makes it an 8-5 game.
No goal.
No goal? What?
Maybe
she went into the crease?
Love it.
Erase all that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a little dangerous. Okay, come on, Maddie.
So the Whalers, again, the beneficiary of a crease violation. And
Great,
up ahead,
great
here's
clear.
Mason
Great
Lower now
clear.
on the run. Oh, look at the wheels on Mason.
Now get it over.
Oh, nice
Get
catch.
across.
Yeah. Still loose and a turnover, rare turnover on the Whalers. Double teamed, lower and lower on the double team there. And still looking for a clear. Duffy.
Watch three, watch three.
Oh, nice catch.
Yeah, nice ball movement.
Langer able to get it and move it up. In the middle of that zone. Cut off.
Way to
Nice
collapse.
Good recovery.
Great collapse.
Clockers retain possession.
Come on.
Here's McGinnis.
Great
Pass
look.
inside.
Great look.
Tipped away. Oh.
Good look, though. That was a beautiful touch pass by McGinnis.
Another call, and it'll be one from another run from the eights. Eight 4, 7:15 and counting. Tripp with a run from the eights. Another low shot deflected away.
Hey, that's a victory right there.
Yeah. Now you at least have a fighting chance. Again, Clocker's offense has been stagnant since the first missed pass as well. Whalers looking to clear. Mason Lower. Circles
back.
back.
Nice. Go back again. There you go.
Got some space here on the wide side. Maddie Lombardi continues to run.
That's it. Nice.
Up to Moskrop. She makes a move along the sidelines and gets dumped. Draws a whistle. 6:30 now and counting. She'll have to adjust the goggles back on. Whalers up 8-4. They've avoided a couple opportunities from the eights for the Clockers. Clockers appeared to put one in, but had a off the stick of Pekarczyk.
Win this 50-50. Darn.
McGinnis able to scoop it, but Lower steals. Moves to the left. Has Evie Stahl at the doorstep, unable to connect.
But ball still in play.
Damian able to recover. Over to Stahl. Stahl back to Bailey.
Coach Lower yelling settle.
Lower circles. Tipped. Nice save by Duffy. Whalers are back there. Tough shot. As that was contested, to say the least. Moskrop now circles back around. Whalers looking to run some motion here. Pekarczyk looking to get something going here now.
Into their set.
Dillon cuts through. Tough pass to Bailey. She handles it. As we're under 5 minutes to play. Bailey goes to the offhand. Shot goes wide. Whalers are back there.
Nantucket ball.
Good backup. Moskrop now switches positions as the Whalers retain possession here. 4:40 and counting in the third quarter. 8-4. Whalers with the lead. No scoring through the first 7.5 minutes here. Let's see if the Whalers can put one in. Here's Pekarczyk on the move. Makes a switch back. Good defense. Jars it loose. Pekarczyk able to hustle back and get it.
Great job.
Moskrop makes a move.
There you go.
Has the room and scores! Cindy Moskrop asserting herself today. She's got a hat trick.
She rounds that corner so fast, so athletically. Gets herself open. That's so great to see.
8 in a row now scored from the Whalers. 9-4 as they've battled back from down 4-1. their largest deficit of the season. .4:14 still left to play here in the third. First goal of the second half took nearly 8 minutes as both defenses played solid through a player advantage. And that's not true. They scored one on the player advantage.
Nice.
Yeah. Pekarczyk gets the draw. Up to Bailey. Lower makes a move to evade one, and another whistle. Lower now trots.
Exactly.
Moskov with the screen.
Exactly. She wants to play.
And again, the clock is the Whalers' friend at this point. Up 9-4. Lower. Fakes. Wide shot.
Come on.
Backup is there. Great job by, was that Paraner? Or Moskov?
Can't tell if it's Sydney or if it's Suze.
Yeah, it was Suze.
There you go.
Pekarczyk evades one and tries to duck under one. Ooh, nicely adjusted to by Bailey. Lower, nearly stolen.
Sold out on that.
Good try. Lower just couldn't handle that cleanly, otherwise she had an advantage. But again, Whalers
nice to see. Just
content to hold on to it here, yeah. Moskov flips it to Pekarczyk, inside shot.
Good look, though.
Oh, great save by Duffy. Point blank from Pekarczyk.
Look at Sydney's got her headgear knocked off.
And no whistle. Pekarczyk battles for it.
They get the whistle.
Barrels over one.
They get the whistle. We don't get the whistle. I'm just kidding. It's very subjective, the way the girls' game is officiated.
Moskov on the hustle. Trying to jar it loose. She sprints back in. Here's a McGinnis against Lower.
Nice pass.
Down to 2:15 and counting here in the third. 8-4. Whalers with the lead. Clockers looking to break through here. Here's a move. Shot. Save! Miserelli with the stick.
Yeah, let's get a good clear. There you go. Give it to Sam. You got Bailey. There you go.
Lower snags it.
Cut back.
Moskov now up ahead. Double team. Circles back.
That's it. Brooke Damien. Nice job. Great ball movement.
Damien to Damien there.
That's awesome.
So a couple of sister connections on the Whalers squad. Oh, nice pass. Over to Mason Lower. And now the Whalers can use some clock here. They can hold it for one here. Minute 20 and counting in the third. Again, the Whalers have scored twice here in the quarter, and they have held the Clockers scoreless for a quarter and almost 2 quarters now. Lauer knocked down, somehow keeps the possession. Pekarczyk broken up. Lower makes a move, shot.
Yes!
Oh, whizzes behind Duffy. Woo! Another goal for the Whalers. It's now 10-4. The Lower to Pekarczyk. Lower falls down and finds Pekarczyk. Emerson circles back, and she's now got 4 helpers on the day. 7 points for Emerson Pekarczyk. Lower's got 4 goals and and 1 assist in my book. Completely unofficial, and we're down to a minute exactly left here in the third quarter. The Whalers have scored 3 times, and again, they have held the Clockers scoreless for a lot of time. Approaching 2 quarters plus now.
Come on, get this. Yes.
Out of the air, Mason Lower, and the Whalers are on the run. A one-handed catch by Bailey, and they can settle in. An injured player is, I believe, McGinnis. McGinnis with a little hit to the head, apparently. A brush, if you will. So she'll come off and tend to something. The Whalers have done an unbelievable job on her today. No points from Anna McGinnis, the Clockers' leading scorer. Bailey zips one over to Mason, and we're down to 45 seconds left. Whalers going to hold it here for one.
Oh, she got hit by her own player.
Yeah. Bailey now from the left side. On the run. Fakes the shot. Shot scores! Just very little angle and room. But Bailey Lower finds the net once again. And they got to have B in Duffy's head here a little bit.
Ripping.
26 on the clock. But more importantly, the clock running out for the Clockers. Can I say clock one more time? Let's just do it. Clock.
Electronic synchronized.
Synchronous. Synchronous. Excuse me. 10 goals in a row scored by the Whalers.
That's awesome.
Impressive. Very impressive.
Especially the way the game started out.
Yeah.
It's like it was going to be back and forth and it was going to be tooth and nail. And the Whalers have just established their game.
Taking a little bit of life out of the Clockers' energy here. And again, they have absolutely shut down Anna McGinnis, their leading scorer. She has yet to score a point. The Whalers have shut them out. 13 seconds, 10, 9, you know she's shooting it. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, sprints around another one, shot, scores with 1.8 on the clock. 6 goals for Bailey Lower. And the Whalers are going to head to the fourth with a 12-4 lead. They have scored 11 in a row. Looking for win number 11. And again, just wildly speculating because that's what we can do up here. If they get by this one, it's I don't.
Well, also, this is the toughest game of the year.
Yeah, I don't see another opponent that can challenge them like this team. Physically,
when you get to the tournament,
and yeah, until the tournament. So the horn will sound here in the third quarter. We'll take a break and come back with the fourth quarter. The Whalers have broken it open. They've scored 11 in a row after down 4-1. They'll head to the fourth, up 12-4.
Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. From the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot, score! Jack Halleck!
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.
I want to welcome you back to Vito Capizzo Stadium as you see the Whalers taking the field for the fourth quarter. Nantucket has absolutely flipped the script here. Early on, it was all Ashland, very physical, good defense. Turnovers by the Whalers, a little out of sync offensively, but the Whalers have scored 11 in a row and have turned a 4-1 deficit into a 12-4 commanding lead here. They have shut out this Clockers team. Again, a very talented. They've scored over 160, 70 points and just nothing in 2+ quarters. Amazing defensive commitment.
All aspects of the game, they're playing so well. Like, even right now, the face-off, they've come back.
Yeah.
You know, the Clockers are definitely holding their own on the face-off. You know, winning the majority of them, and the last few, the Whalers are right there, getting the ball to Mason.
And loose balls, any loose ball, the Whalers have absolutely won those 50-50 sort of anybody can get to it.
So great to watch.
A lot of fun.
And the Clockers are a great team.
This is
really talented.
Yeah.
There we go again. Come on.
Lower able to scoop it to herself. And again, the defense on Anna McGinnis, the way the Clockers, tough pass there, and that'll be a turnover. So Ashland looking for the clear here. Duffy, careful. Oh, nice. Good job by Moskop, and that will force.
Great hips by Sydney.
Forces a turnover, and
whose ball? What?
Wow. Looked like a physical play there, but
she was pushed
tough
out.
Pass, loose ball. Scooped out by Mason Lower. Just a beautiful scoop.
Mason's playing incredible defense today.
Gets it to Lower in traffic. She takes a hit to the head, and finally a whistle. And clock will stop now with 10:53. We could have.
It just seems so strange to me the way
We've got ourselves a card here coming out, so it'll be number 10 for the Clockers. Dubanowitz. We'll see what she's got. A 2-minute penalty for a hit to the head, it looked like. So the Whalers already with an 8-goal lead. Oh, nice opposite hand, buddy. Pekarchik weaving, bobbing, taking a hit.
Gaining the zone. Away.
Damien over to Perner. I think I pronounced her last name about 5 different ways. I apologize to the family. Here's Pekarchik. Back up top. Again, Whalers in no hurry to do anything, as they should be with an 8-goal lead. And a player advantage. Nice. Scoop, shot, save. Nice save by Duffy. But the clear is going to be the problem, and that's over the top. So a quick whistle.
I like that doubling.
Yeah.
Double the ball. She has 10 seconds to get out of the crease. Yes!
Tough pass, tipped. Here's McGinnis. She could run it all the way through. McGinnis around Pekarchik. All the way down. Lower now on the ride. Mason Lower gives way to Zadroga. Zadroga settles back in, and the Clockers now down a player. They can double the ball. Here's McGinnis. Cut off. Tough pass. Shot.
Great.
Scores. Short-handed goal breaks an 11-goal streak by the Whalers. With 9:15 to go, the Clockers trying to inch their way back in this thing. I mean, that's just great individual effort on offense.
Great grab.
So the Whalers still have 23 seconds on the player advantage, despite giving up a goal. Bounced and hit the post and found its way in. Anna McGinnis with her first point there, getting the assist. first point today.
That's great defense.
That's great defense. So 12-5 our score. 9:15 on the clock. And 9:15 left here in the game. Both teams came into today's play with a 10-game win streak. Lower, right back to Lower. And Mason will get it into the zone. And she's got numbers. Oh, nice
Great
defense. Steal by Maggie McGinnis. Loose on the ground. Scooped up by Vitti.
We'll take it. Our ball, right? Oh, their ball.
Vitti back to Anna McGinnis, number 5. Lower matched up on her. Good ride. Screen. Switch back. McGinnis to the opposite hand. Takes another little poke. And now makes a move on Pekarczyk. Emerson giving no space and a wide shot. They have just frustrated her all day. 8:10 and counting on the clock. Yeah, McGinnis took a shot there. She's kind of
McGinnis is
grimacing a bit. Yeah, Bailey took one of those little pokes to the spleen area, kidney area, early in the first quarter. But she has obviously found her stride. She's got 7 points, 6 goals, and an assist. 12-5 our score, down to 7:39 and counting. Creeping in as the zone displayed, poked away and down on the ground, but the Whalers come away with it. Brooke Damien with a good defensive play there, scooping it out, snagging it out of the air. And the Whalers look to clear. Back to Mizzarelli.
There you go. You got it, Evie.
Got some space, and you got...
That's it.
Pekarczyk. No one's going to catch up with her. You got to...
There you go.
Moskov's got space and
great
numbers.
Clear. Great pressure, too, by Ashland. For them to work through that pressure was awesome.
Maggie Carter will now settle back in on defense as the Whalers are the beneficiaries of a winding down clock. 6:35 left here. The Whalers have a 7-goal lead.
Couple of courts right now. Let's
They've
milk this clock a little bit.
the Clockers 5-1 here in the second half. Pekarczyk runs in, and she'll get a whistle. That looks like something from the 8s. It'll be Emerson Pekarczyk. She's already got a 7-point game in my book. Looking for her 4th goal. Shot, scores! Her 2nd from the 8s. Emerson Pekarczyk with another goal, and it's now 13-5.
Off stick side. Great placement.
Yeah. And again, stayed out of the crease. The Clockers were guilty of that a couple of times, erased a couple of goals from the 8s. And with 6:09 to go, the lead back up to 8 goals. I'd say comfortable, but nothing's comfortable.
No,
in this
team is so
you
good.
can score so quickly.
Exactly. I mean, this team dismantled Dover Sherburne.
Yeah. The reigning Division IV champs. I mean, so the Whalers have instilled their just will this afternoon, turning a 4-1 deficit.
That's great.
Oh,
grab.
Phenomenal. That is next level stuff there between Lower and Pekarczyk. She's on the run.
The hand-eye coordination is just so awesome, especially with the having no pocket.
Right? Yeah, totally different stick. A statement win, to say the least, for the Whalers here. Already number 2, but a pretty wide margin. This should narrow that margin if it matters. Weston, the number 1 team in the state in Division IV. Lower, gets hit in the head, still hangs on to it. Moskroff behind the net. Moraner. Stahl. Damian. Lowers, got it. Somehow keeps her balance and draws a whistle.
Finally a whistle.
5-10 and counting. Wait, it's got to be, Bailey with the ball. There you go. As we see some skies brightening here just a bit. Mason lower. And draws a whistle. She should get a free run again. Just Schreiber. Just kind of knew it, but or Katie Tripp.
It's just the restarts are just so strange.
Yeah, weird.
To me.
Yeah,
they're just
good pass. Here's Pekarczyk low and backed up by Moskrop. Just wide, missed by an inch. 4:25 and counting. Boys getting ready to tee it off against King Philip off island, starting around 12:45. Oh, missed pass. And that, as you can see, Coach Cronin's face, just he covers his face up. Just cannot happen. But an 8-goal lead for the Whalers as the Clockers look to advance. Good job by Maddie Lombardi on the ride. Whalers will settle into the D. Clockers got to be in desperation mode here. Pass goes through, shot, scores. Mizzarelli with a great effort, but just a better shot by Schreiber.
Yeah, but also, too, you can't let her get that. She was just so wide open.
Yeah, a lot of space in that middle.
Be responsible for her.
So the lead now 7 at 13-6. Again, this back and forth was kind of what we thought would happen, but the Whalers, again, just absolute dominant in that second and third quarter, held the Clockers scoreless and ripped off 11 goals in a row to make the lead nearly insurmountable. Still 7-goal lead with 3:42 to play. Second goal scored by Schreiber. And Bailey gets good stick on it, and Mason able to scoop. She'll circle back, get it over to Bailey quickly up to Pekarczyk.
Love the quick stick. Pass.
Herner, Moskrop makes a move to avoid one. Down to 3:15 left in the game. The Whalers have relied on their big three here this afternoon, accounting for all the goals. But on the defensive end of things, it has been a full team effort for sure. With, of course, Clara Mizzarelli playing a spectacular net. Mason moving, circling back, using her body, gets a shot off, saved by Duffy. Whalers
save too.
Control the possession, however. Down to 2:40. Nice move by Mason Lower to get some space. And Duffy just got the leg down and was able to do it. Deflected by McGinnis. And she's on the run. Good ride, however.
Great defense.
Zadroga with a great run. Right with McGinnis. Pass goes in the front. Oh, just good offense right there. McGinnis to Schreiber once again.
Great vision.
So 2 assists on the last 3 goals by Anna McGinnis after the Whalers had shut her down. So 13-7, now the lead down to 6, still 2:14 to play. So the Whalers got to keep that pressure on. Got to win another face-off here. But you got to play to win. Can't play to not lose. You know what I mean?
And it's, but also too, just good. I mean, Ashland is, just look at that
They're
ball
good.
movement.
They're good.
So, it's just
Yeah.
spectacular.
You take a moment off of your intensity, and they are cutting and finding cutters right at point-blank range. No chance for Mizzarelli.
Let's get this and close out this game.
13-7. Whalers with the lead. 2:14 to go. A draw here after the goal scored by Ashland. And they control again. Here's Schreiber. Ridden by Mason Lower. She'll give it up. Off the stick.
Go get it. Get it to the goalie.
Whalers cause the turnover. Let's see if they can get a clear. Nope, loose, and a whistle saves it. As Lombardi will get a chance here. What?
I'm confused. White ball.
Yeah, gotta be white ball there. A minute 35 and counting. The clock is going to run out on the clockers here as the Whalers can play keep away here for the final minute 30. And they will work their record to 11-0. McGinnis called for the infraction there. Much to the dismay of some clockers faithful up in the crowd. And again, a slight misplay by Emerson there.
They don't even need to get the ball over. Just keep away.
No, there's no clock here, so.
Give it to the goalie.
Pekarczyk will advance. And here's Bailey on the run. Not going to stop her. Oh, just misses wide. She stopped herself. That was the only thing there.
She took a little cross check.
Yeah. Here's Moskov. She advances in. Takes a hand. It's just crushed. And we're down to 49 seconds on the clock. It'll be Moskov from the 8. She's already got 3 goals and an assist on the game. Whalers closing in on win number 11.
Put this in. Come on. She played such a great game today. Good to see this be the capper on it.
Yeah. The icing on the cake. Shot. Scores! Sydney Moskov kicks the extra point, and the Whalers now lead 14-7. Once again, a statement made here this afternoon by far the toughest opponent.
Off the hook, making Ashland spread the ball out so much and never really giving them many lanes. And
forcing turnovers.
You could see Ashland was just kind of moving the ball around so slowly.
Yeah.
And so spread out.
Deliberately, yeah.
Because Nantucket was just shutting everything down inside.
Just 45 seconds left in the game. Whalers up 7.
Good hits. Great hits, Mason.
Still loose. A couple of bodies down, but no call. Here's McGinnis. Pekarczyk giving a ride. Zadroga gives a ride. All the way. McGinnis circles back. Cutter is covered. 20 seconds left. McGinnis, shot, save, Mazzarelli. There's your icing on the cake.
That's it. Just chill.
10 seconds. Don't need to do anything. The Whalers are going to move to 11-0 with a home win.
2.
Gilman it. Get it out of there. Yes, sir. Celebrate, Whalers Nation. A huge win for the Whalers as they move to 11-0. The Clockers drop to 10-3 on the season. And a clash of titans here in girls lacrosse. Wow, what a game. The Whalers' big 3 just outplayed the Clockers offensively, but defense was the story today.
And the rides, too.
Yeah.
And then getting through Ashland's tough ride, too.
Yep.
You know, in the beginning of the game, they couldn't really, they were having a tough time clearing the ball.
Yep.
And then they figured out what they needed to do and got the ball over and just took control of this game against a really great team.
Yeah, it's a statement win. Again, the score is not indicative of how close this game was. A couple plays here, a couple plays there, and this is a much, much closer game. And also just a very, very talented team there on the Clockers. Got to tip your cap to them. They came in here ready to go. They took a 4-1 lead. Then the Whalers just ripped off 11 goals consecutively to take control of the game. They win it 14-7.
Great win.
Going away. Again, a fantastic
really
win.
win.
Thanks to Henry Ellis Warren for inventing the synchronous electric clock and coming up with a great nickname for the Ashland Clockers. Our next live stream is Tuesday right here. Barnstable comes and tries to give these Whalers girls lacrosse team their first loss, beginning another 4-game stretch in 8 days in Nantucket on Thursday. Huge matchup for the boys after coming off a big win against Falmouth here to kind of put their name in the league title. This would cement it. A win over Nantucket would cement the share of a league title with Falmouth, as long as Falmouth wins out. And then Saturday, we got the girls against North Reading, and Monday, they face off against the St. John Paul Lions. So May Madness is upon us, buddy. Lots of lacrosse coming up here over the next week. Again, congratulations to the girls lacrosse team for a huge win here over the Ashland Clockers, 14-7. Thanks very much to our crew, Olivia Nascimento on the camera today. She did a phenomenal job. Shani Davis running the whole show. And, of course, always happy to hang out with you, buddy. Final thoughts.
What a great game. They just played so well.
Yeah.
It's just so awesome to watch. It really is. So enjoyable.
Can't wait to go home and watch it again,
That's
right?
It, exactly. 100%. Definitely, this was awesome.
Awesome
so
stuff.
Happy for this team.
Whalers move to 11-0 with a 14-7 lead. Have a phenomenal weekend. A happy early birthday to my Theodora. She turns 4 tomorrow. Can't wait. We're going to go have some cake and celebrate her birthday on Thea's Eve here. Whalers win 14-7. Have a great afternoon and the remainder of your weekend, Whalers Nation.
Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. From the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.